the channel. Today I'd like us to have a look at a stock. Um, the name of the company is TWLO. It's a text messaging communication platform. You know, they have an API. It's embedded on different application, different software, website. You know, the messaging app. It's a form of communication which is integrated to different applications all over the world. But I want us to look at an aspect of it in relation to myself. TWLO is one of the companies that did extremely well during the lockdown. The first time I did my evaluation that I bought TWLO, I think I paid over, I initially got it around 100 and something dollars, about $150 or so, and I sold it. The first set I bought, I sold them around $380 or so. Then I subsequently acquired more. Then the stock price dropped at a particular point in time. I averaged down, so my average price was around $230 or so. I owned a considerable amount of it. This stock got up to about $440. From about $440, which my average price was around $240 then. So I had about $200 profit, margin on each unit that I owned. But I was hoping it's going to go set up a new 52 weeks high. This is why it is very important for you to take profit. You need to give yourself a range of profit margin, a percentage, and you take profit as you go. From about $440 or so, then it came down to around $40 to about $400. From about $400, TWLO is trading today around $70. So I own TWLO from about $400, and the price crashed, dropped down to below $70. As I speak with you, TWLO is between $70 or $75, and from the price of $400, I didn't take profit. I left it, hoping that it was a slight drop. It was going to bounce back. It was going to bounce back. Till date, TWLO is one of the stocks I regretted not trimming down. I could have trimmed down. You see, that's the word. You don't have to sell out everything. You can trim down. Anyway, the reason why I'm looking at the stock today again is the price dropped. TWLO announced that they're going to be laying off about 11% of their staff. As I said earlier, they did well during the lockdown, but like most of these companies that came up during lockdown or shortly before, they did extremely well. But then they have not been able to match up the level which they attained during the lockdown. TWLO will be laying off 11% of its staff. They will be doing cost-cutting measure, because there are ways you can make profit. Either you increase your price, or you make acquisition, or but given the macroeconomics environment, inflation, Fed is increasing interest rate by 0.75 basis. There are a lot of things that are going on in the market, in macroeconomics for now. Increasing your pricing might just not be the right way. But cost-cutting measure, laying off staff, reducing your expense could be one way to increase your profitability. Let's have a look at the chart. Let's have a look at the website for TWLO. For some of you who don't know what TWLO is, you will see we'll have a look at the website for you to see what TWLO messaging communication is all about. So let's have a look at the website and technical chart. Here is the website for TWLO. TWLO is text messages, communication with text messages. It's a different kind of application. Let's go down on the website and see what their own communication platform is. It is more of, as I said, a text messages, and a lot of company, as you can see, Airbnb is using them. Can we just have a quick look at this video from um, Airbnb? Let's see. Okay, just play it. Just a second, is it's coming up now. As you can see, yeah. Okay. Anyway, this is that's what they do. You a lot of companies, applications, and all that, they subscribe to Twilio platform. As you can see, advertising, um, Salesforce, IBM, analytics, messaging. This is Apple, mobile, web, warehouse. I mean, this is the platform. The it works on different applications. A lot of companies, even in Nigeria, subscribe to Twilio text messaging. The chat platform. As you can see here, it's more of this is WhatsApp. This is I think this is FB. They they're all connected through Twilio messaging application. So for those of you who don't really know what Twilio is, now you know. The text messages, the engine behind it might just be Twilio, depending on the platform that you are actually using it. Meaning that the provider may actually be Twilio. Now built with Twilio. Marks and Spencer reinvent their global call center with Twilio. You see, so that they have a package, a system for call center as well. Let's have a look at Stripes, Vekasa, DoorDash, Norwegian Refugee Council, um, Lyft, Deliveroo, Allegiant, Conver- conversational messaging, the next storefront experience. Send email and SMS from Google from using Zapier, SendGrid, and Twilio. Bulk messaging marketing, what it is and how to get started. Bulk SMS marketing, what is it and how to get started. Upcoming event. Let's move on to the technical chart for price action. On the technical chart, we're looking at, let's start from the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, market capitalization is okay, let's do this. Market capitalization is 14.62 billion. Shares in float is 169.8 million. Shares outstanding is 183.1. The EPS rating is 22. EPS growth not available. 5 years PU range 360 to, let's say, not available. Return on equity not available. Cash flow 0.47 cents. EPS, these are the past EPS. Present sometimes is negative of recent. Here is negative to 2022, and then the full year guidance is also okay. Not available. 2023, it's positive. Let's have a look at the a trading minus 78.7% of 52 weeks high. 52 weeks high is 373, while 52 weeks low 64.229 cents. It's currently trading $79.34, and it's up about plus 9.9%. That's plus about $7 or more. Let's have a look at ownership information. Funds own 51%, bank 3%. Checklist, Peter Lynch 3 out of 8. Benjamin Grams 5 out of 13. Warren Buffett 4 out of 16. Market technical, it below below 10 weeks moving average and 40 weeks moving average. It's below 10 weeks moving average and 40 weeks moving average. Do you need a switchstire to tell you that this has been trending down? No, I don't think you need. Just look at it. It's more of a, I don't want to call it a falling knife, but there's nothing more. It is downward trading, even though the last two candles here, which is the last, because this is a weekly chart, the last 2 weeks has been bullish, but then it is still below 10 weeks moving average. Let's have a look at the daily chart. On a daily chart, do you need the switchstire? No. That's it. You see, it has broken the level of resistance here, but the 50-day moving average is also here as resistance, while the 15-day moving average is support on the line here on the daily chart. You have seen the chart and you have seen the price action. You have also seen the website for TWLO, so you know what TWLO is all about. Before you can invest in a stock, you really need to know what they're, not just investing in the ticker symbol. You need to know what the company does, you know, what they do, what are their products. You know, you need to understand the business. Check the basics, the finances and all that. Don't just invest, don't just expect you're doing a day trading. Anyway, now you've seen TWLO. Do not allow or don't allow the same thing to happen to me, happen to you in future. When you have your stock, give yourself a profit margin. You know, you trim down. You don't have to sell up on everything, but it's important you make money. It's important you take profit so you can trim down. Well, that's my own experience. Thank you for watching this channel. We continue to produce content that will support your investment journey. Please call again. Before then, let me have a quick coffee. Make sure you do valuation. Cheers.